mamma mia. Spaghetti. Ravioli. Mamma mia.
Come back when you can put up a fight.
Es que no me resultó, que no tengo que actualizarlo y no sabía. Es normal. Así que ahora Genshin. No está cero. Esperemos que Genshin tampoco de problemas, obviamente. Mañana voy a ponerse la descarga. Está cargando el Genshin de menos uno. Vale, persiguen. Primera vez que escucho esta canción en la playlist que uso cuando inicio stream. Ah, me tienes que estar jodiendo. ¿Qué teclado tengo? Espérame. Toca hacer la antigua usanza. Cállate. Un segundo. En un segundo. Me queda mal que haga esto, como se llama Genshin muy seguido. ¿Y por qué no me quieres agarrar bien el chingado teclado? No, no es una gente que anda de chistosito mi querida cosa esta. Pararam, pam. No sé por qué no me la agarro. Ni aunque haga copy paste. No me agarre la arroba. Sí, se arroja esta cosa que siempre se cierra sesión por alguna razón. Déjame poner chingada arroba. Tengo un teclado que no tiene números y estoy usando el que siempre uso, que es control, si no me equivoco, este es alt. Q. Esa es usualmente la arroba. Hoy no me está dejando. Déjame poner el chingado arroba, miércoles. ¿Qué otro se sabe? ¿Qué teclado? Pero me quiero ver qué teclado estoy usando. Sí, el teclado de siempre. Pero me voy a ponerlo con el teclado este. Ay, sí, vea, chingadera. Ya está, ya lo inicié. Ahí estaba en teclado español estadounidense, no español de mi país. Por eso. Percy, no te vayas a preocupar, no sale mi nombre, no sale mi correo cuando muestre esta cosa. Que Percy piensa que la pantalla de carga muestra información de uno. Esta no. La única que la muestra es cuando no has metido la clave. De vez en cuando se configura porque en sí solo tengo que tener español de mi país y español estadounidense. Porque el problema que tengo que los botones de las teclas están en... Los botones de las teclas están... ¿cómo se llama? Los botones del teclas en estadounidense, no en español. Está cargando. Presidente, ¿cómo estuvo su domingo? ¿Cómo estuvo su domingo? Hoy se está tardando el Genshin en abrir. ¿Por qué no me sorprende? Mucha chamba. Tiene sentido. Listo. Ah, tengo un... Hay evento. Oh, no es evento. Pensé que había. Bueno, sé que tengo que terminar, que no sé. No sé cuánto me queda. ¿Cuánto me queda de la historia? ¿Con qué acaba el retorno estelar? No. Ah, con este era. Tengo que entrar todos estos días para que... Esto no me interesa, la verdad. Tiempo restante un día. 10. Bueno, intentemos avanzarla un poco más. Vamos ahí. Otra vez mucho texto. Mi cosa favorita de hacer. Listo. Porque tengo cabe. Ah, sí es cierto, estaba haciendo esta cosa. Ay, no me digas que tengo que subir hasta... Ah, no, ya no tengo que hacer esa misión.
Okay, the materials are ready. We can proceed with the next phase. Al-Haytham, how are you getting along?
Most of the information in Aru is written in ancient desert scripts. Some of this is written in a tribal language, while other parts seem to be a variant of an oasis script, based on the glyph forms.
Oh. Not lost to history, I hope.
Some are. All we can do is infer the meaning based on the rules of related languages. Although, this section actually fills in some of the missing historical record. I'm transcribing it so we can bring it back to the academia.
After Aru started up, 2 more lines of text appeared here. Can you read them?
Humans may not read what is written by the gods, except by not reading. Victory should not be easy to attain, for it symbolizes divine wisdom. Knowledge must not waver, for it has external borders.
Is this a clue to solving a puzzle? Or is it being symbolic? You can't read it unless you don't read it. Victory is wisdom. Knowledge is confined by borders. Wait, I think I've got it. It's a metaphor, isn't it? It's talking about...
A chessboard.
Ah.
You were right. The youth of today are skilled at solving riddles.
Have the secrets buried in the desert not been unearthed over the years all the same? Since Aru is a place reachable through wisdom, this day was bound to come sooner or later.
I've always been against overly cryptic sentences. Don't you get tired of reading and writing all that?
Ah, it's you 3. Just in time. We've been delving deep into Aru, and now this board has appeared.
I've heard this was how you'd while away your free hours. You must be quite the experts by now in that case.
It is true. King Deshret's chess games are some of the most well-loved of all his wonderful creations. If you have ever been to Safhe Shatranj, you may well be familiar with the chess pieces you see here.
Is this chessboard supposed to be another visualization of the interior of Aru, then?
Naturally. Visitors, everything is ready. Only by completing the challenge on the board in accordance with the rules will you be permitted to overwrite Aru.
1 second. It's not dangerous, is it?
Dangerous?
Probablemente.
Why, yes, of course.
I should be the one to go, then. Wait for me here.
Sounds like the self-confidence of our present company has rubbed off on you.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm your upperclassman, and that means I have to look out for you.
Ah.
I appreciate the sentiment, but a game of chess typically requires 2 players. Besides, I'm sure they won't let things get out of hand. Keeping things relatively safe is in your best interest too, isn't it?
Fair enough. I mean, you guys are controlling the difficulty, so please don't go too hard on us, all right?
Ah, but Bennu said he wanted to put some respect into these whippersnappers. All right, all right.
Thank you. Obviously, we'll still try to be careful. This doesn't seem like ordinary chess. Is the goal to defeat the opponent?
No, you must enter the board and pass the trials we have placed there.
Ready?
Let's do it.
Lo más probable no voy a entender, pero ok. Debería leerlo, pero aquí no se lee la instrucción, aquí solo se juega.
The first trial is posed by me.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
Ah, but the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
King Deshret's favorite primal construct. Living on in suitcase form, of all things. Amusing.
Ho ho! Excellent work.
¿Dónde está mi mouse? Espérenme, mi mouse. Ah. No me sale el mouse en sí. No sale mi mouse. ¿Cuál era el alto?
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking.
No me sale el
It's not
teclado.
that simple, you know.
No me está saliendo el chingado mouse. ¿Cómo quieren que juegue si no está el mouse? Ahí está, ve. Pero si se parece.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
Cállate por la gran puta, no puedo.
Sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
Espérate, voy a salirme y voy a volver a abrirlo. Vamos a ver si ahora me deja. Ahí está, ve. Ah, no.
The first trial is posed by me.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
Ah, but the key to this game lies in working together.
¿Cómo quieres
Otherwise,
que
you
le dé
will
un
be deemed to have
personaje?
broken the rules.
Ah, espérate.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
King Deshret's favorite primal construct. Living on in suitcase form, of all things. Amusing.
Ho ho! Excellent work.
What the fuck? Ah, qué pendejada, esto no tiene sentido. ¿Qué? Esta cosa no tiene nada de sentido. What?
Now is the time for my trial. Now, don't be nervous. I'll make it nice and easy for you.
Pero sí, por no leer.
Thanks in advance.
Dice,
We
pero igual,
appreciate it.
te dice clic y no sale la chingadera esta. Ah, tengo que promoverte. Tengo que usar a la hija Marita. Me imagino que no puedo pasar a Cabe por el mismo lugar donde está la hija. Ok. Bueno, por lo menos no fui la única que tuvo ese error. ¿Cómo que solo tengo un movimiento? Ah, no, ya decía yo. Está dando lagazos. ¿Quién tengo ahorita? El Heitham. Sí, el Heitham tengo. Tengo que ver por acá. No sé si llego. No, no llego.
Alhaitham, what are you thinking?
If you don't want to wait, you're free to leave.
I never wanted to wait in the first place. Chessboard gave me no choice.
If you say so.
Uy, fue madre, creo que la caí.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
Cállate, el Heitham.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
Creo que la cagué. Creo que la cagué. Sí, creo que la regué. Tengo justo, o sea, para llegar, pero no puedo porque está esta cosa. Tendré que... La regué. La tenía que haber movido.
Strange time to catch up on
Cállate,
sleep.
Heitham.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
Chute, ahora cómo lo mueven. Está fácil, lo peor que está fácil, no me quejo. Está fácil, el problema es que la acabo de regar. La regué, no sé cómo darle para volver a hacer nivel. Es que la regué tenía que haberme hecho para acá y haberlo empujado para acá. Pero... espérate. Al-Heitham... Por favor. Pero no llego. Cabal, si no llego. No está difícil, lo peor, no está difícil. Que la cagué, no tenía que haber puesto eso ahí. ¿Cómo le hace que reiniciar el nivel?
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping. sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that
No,
simple, you
tengo
know.
tengo que ponerme donde está, justo donde está esta cosa para poderlo hacer. Tendré que moverme al cuadro de aquí o al cuadro de aquí, que es al que quiero llegar. Y solo cabe puede mover las piedras, no lo puede hacer al Heatham. Sí, pero ¿cómo le doy a restablecer si no puedo darle al chingado, ¿cómo se llama? Mouse.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
Y si le doy el escape, me saca y no quiero salirme. La que no sé cómo. ¡Hoy sí funciona esta chingadera! Me va a hacer desde cero. Pero bueno, quiero ver.
Ibis King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Suit yourself.
No sabía que había interacción si decías eso. Pero vieron que la primera vez no funcionó. Creo que no está difícil, pero ahí fue que regada mía. Tengo que mover esta aquí, regresarme. Quito esto, me regreso. Ahí tengo que quitar la... Creo que la volví a regar. Es que tendría que ir ahí, no puedo.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
Fuck. Espérame, al Heatham. Ya eso me falta cabe. Y ya le tengo. Y ver que no puedo pasar porque está lo de... Porque si me voy a esto me voy a quedar igual atorado. Tu madre. Lo tenía bien.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
Tengo que para poderlo mover tendré que estar acá. Para poder empujarlo al lado que yo quiero. Si lo empujo aquí solo va a ir avanzando por acá y no lo puedo mover de ahí. Y el Heatham no lo puede mover. Lo tenía bien. Aunque se enojen los NPCs, me da igual.
Ibis King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Suit yourself.
Y creo que aquí la volví a cagar.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
Cállate, Ethan, por la gran.
Not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know. Hatham, what are you thinking?
If you don't want to wait, you're free to leave.
I never wanted to wait in the first place.
Ahí está.
The chessboard gave me no choice.
If you say so.
Eso es lo que tenía que hacer. O sea, las 2 veces porque la empujé uno más en vez de esperarme.
Done.
Está chivo el juego, no me quejo.
Finally, it's over. But seriously, that was incredible. Standing on the chessboard felt completely different from standing on solid ground. And also... Oh, sorry. I'll save my thoughts for later. Thanks to the 3 of you for helping us out with this. Is it just me, or were you giving us quite a lot of guidance along the way?
We made but a humble contribution.
You lived up to our expectations. Bravo! Our aid was not given for naught.
In addition to the existing functions, I'd like to ask you for another favor. Since Aru's interference shield can cover the entirety of the mausoleum, it should be possible to extend its range even further. Perhaps you can find a way.
So, building upon the existing functions to... Ah, I'm with you!
Imagine for a moment. What would the ideal outcome look like if this function were compatible with the devices?
I agree. This is the best solution possible. Please, everyone, we beg you to help us.
Me, oh my! Well, since you ask so very nicely, I suppose... Goti? Croco? What do you say?
Naturally.
Mejida, mi niña preciosa.
There you are. Miss Nicole truly is an angel. She shows great wisdom in guiding others, and she has already sent word to Netland on our behalf. She said
Nice.
that while the other members of the Hexen Circle are busy with important work, she is quite free, and she is more than willing to accompany the people of Sumeru for the entire journey. Oh, there's Nicole, all right. Always super patient and loves to help everyone out. She's the best. She is. So kind and enthusiastic. Well, time for us to get going. Let's head out.
Vámonos. Hay que ir a ver a la tía Mahuita. No eres el que han puesto para que por si acaso te caes. Uy, no agarrado suficiente viento. ¿A quiénes habrán mandado de Natlan?
This should be one of the closest places to Natlan in all of Sumeru. There's the barrier Nicole and Nefer mentioned. It completely cuts this nation off from the others. But why?
La lagartija.
Why separate you from the rest of the world now specifically? And if I'm not mistaken, Irminsul was polluted once before, wasn't it?
Diría que si consentimiento prohibido es eliminado. El hecho de que Hermansol fue contaminado no debería haber cambiado. Uy, Mawiquita, mi niña.
Good question. I'm wondering the same thing myself.
That voice. Malika, you got here pretty quickly.
Pues sí, anda en
Hello,
moto.
traveler. It's been a while.
Hello there.
Hello, Dendro Archon.
Malika, I apologize for asking you to meet at the border on such short notice. I also
No, pero él no está haciendo
apologize
nada.
for not being able to greet you in person. The form in which you see me now is one carried by the traveler. The real me is inside the mausoleum of King Deshret, and I am reaching out to you with my mind from here. Irminsul has been infiltrated by the Doctor. We must be on our guard, as he can spy on information in the world from within the tree. Fortunately, there is no record of the traveler in Irminsul, and you are still within Netland's borders.
My records will be preserved in the Night Kingdom, rather than the ley lines. As long as the Night Kingdom remains disconnected from the ley line cycle, the Doctor has no way of knowing my movements.
Touché.
Exactly.
Mujerón, correcto.
So, by meeting each other in this way, the meeting essentially never happened. No wonder Paimon didn't come. You were concerned that her activity would be recorded by Irminsul. The Natlanese have heard about the situation in Sumeru. With the borders sealed off, merchants have been forced to stop their shipments. It's pretty serious, and you're the ones bearing the brunt of it.
Momento.
I address the question you raised at the beginning. I can offer a brief explanation, although it will sound rather cruel.
Momento, gente, me acabo de acordar. Es mi primera vez escuchando a Mawika en inglés. Yo me acordé que toda la misión de Natlan le dicen en japonés. Que parte de eso fue porque no puse mucha atención a la historia de Natlan porque estaba en japonés. Y me gusta en inglés todo casi. Yo decía que la escuchaba raro. Yo decía que escuchaba raro Mawika. Yo jugué todo Natlan en japonés. Es cierto. Sí, ese cierto, se me había olvidado ese pequeñísimo detalle. Ahorita dice que qué raro escucha Mawika. Qué seria la escucho. Me gusta. Me gusta. O sea, no me quejo, la voz en japonés muy buena. Muy buena la voz en japonés, pero no está mal la voz en inglés. Ya decía yo que escuchaba bien rara Mawika.
I don't reach this conclusion gladly, but Irminsul predates the heavenly principles. It existed long ago, when the dragons of Natland were at the height of their power. So even when the people of Sumeru became ill because of pollution, it was not a critical issue from the perspective of Irminsul itself. As long as it continues to function normally, the barrier will not be activated. But this time, the Doctor's invasion has directly affected the tree. That is what caused the barrier to deploy. The heavenly principles established a rule that when Irminsul is plunged into grave danger, a portion of power will be reserved to isolate Sumeru. That way, even if Sumeru is destroyed, the outside world at least has some time to catch its breath.
We'd certainly need it.
The heavenly principles created almost everything that exists in Teyvat today. To them, preserving the existence of the world and its inhabitants takes priority over protecting Sumeru.
¿Tiene sentido?
Meaning, protecting Sumeru now falls to you.
Yes. My own power may be limited, especially compared to yours. But that doesn't mean that we're just gonna sit around and wait for the end. If necessary, I will utilize any and every means at my disposal.
Nicole of the Hexen Circle didn't say exactly what this meeting was about. But after hearing everything you've said so far, I think I can guess where this is going.
That's right. Nahida and I discussed it at length. We both know how presumptuous this is, but...
You need the pyronosis, don't you?
Obis. Me encanta la otra Mawika en inglés.
Yes. Originally, I only intended to borrow it, but the situation is far graver than I foresaw. So instead, what I ask of you is to please give the pyronosis to Sumeru.
Why do you sound so nervous? There's no need to be shy.
Surely a gnosis is pretty important to a god.
Bueno, para Natlan no como mucho,
I
la verdad.
guess, but it's not as if losing it would suddenly render us powerless.
Ujú.
But I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that. With all the nations you've traveled to, and all the gods you've met, you must have realized that by now. As far as I'm concerned, a gnosis is basically an elemental energy enhancer. But I don't usually use it. You know me. I like to think I'm pretty strong without it.
Yeah. Not about to dispute that.
So you see, you don't need to sweat it. Here, take the pyronosis.
Qué fácil.
Just like that?
Uh-huh, just like that. To tell the truth, I've always toyed with the idea of giving it to someone who needs it more than I do.
Ah.
I know you accompanied Nahida here to try and increase the chance of success. It's a good thing you did, because your involvement is one of the main reasons you've managed to persuade me.
Me encanta
Are
el
you
sol.
sure about this?
Como llueve.
Handing over your gnosis just because of me?
I won't try to quantify it, but trust me. Handing over the gnosis to Tumaini is far from the craziest idea I could think of.
Touché.
Besides, even if you hadn't come here personally, I think I still would have agreed to Nahida's request. Irminsul doesn't just affect Sumeru. It impacts all of Tibet. I know all too well how difficult it can be to protect the things you care about. So logically,
Me encanta que esté
morally,
ella
or
como
however you want to
el
cut
sol
it,
está atrás de ella.
helping you is the right thing to do. You don't need to tell me the specifics of your plan. Where the gnosis is involved, the tighter the secrecy, the higher your chances of success.
Moika,
Oh, mirillo.
my heartfelt thanks go to you and the people of Naplan.
Don't mention it. But now for the hard part.
¿Cómo
How
le
do I
doy la
actually
cosa?
give it to you?
Oh,
The
puto,
Irminsul barrier is right in the way.
oh, puto, ¿cómo se lo da?
I have an idea.
No, que vamos a hacer la Steven Universe, que solo atravesamos la mano. Ah, sí, hicimos la Steven Universe.
Just as I thought.
Literal, hicimos la Steven Universe. Por los que no han visto Steven Universe, creo que fue en la primera temporada cuando la primera vez que la secuestran, la secuestra Haspe y los mete como en una cárcel que tiene un chiste que todos los que son gema como que le da el toque eléctrico, menos a Steven porque pues sí, él es mitad gema. Pregunto, ¿se escucha? Mitad gema. Y ahorita me quedé, vamos a hacer la de Steven Universe, que solo atravesamos porque sí. Me quedé a dar cuenta que tenía bien bajo el volumen. No sé, ¿se escuchó lo que estaban hablando? ¿Se escuchó todo el mucho texto que estaban ahorita hablando? No entendí eso. Una serie de Nickelodeon. Lo mismo, hay una barrera, no la puede pasar la gente, no le puede pasar las gemas porque les da un toque eléctrico y puff. Y Steven, que el prota es como mitad gema, mitad humano, y como es humano, no le afecta como la barrera, igual que ahorita. Pues se escuchaba bien. Pero igual le voy a subir un poquito.
Incredible. What did you do?
Just made a lucky guess. This seems to happen quite a lot. Things that apply to everyone else don't seem to apply to me. I figured the same might be true here.
Irminsul usually produces effects based on the records it holds. Since the Traveler is a descender, Irminsul contains no records of her, and thus has no way to impede her.
¿Tiene sentido?
Is that right? You really are full of surprises. Catch.
Whoa! Thank you, Moika. Thank you for trusting us with something so
En vez de
important.
dársela en la mano, se lo tira.
All right. No need to get so formal. It's not like we're strangers. Besides, there's still one problem. You might be able to pass through the barrier, but I don't know about the gnosis. Any other surprises for us, traveler?
Let me try something. I have the pyronosis in my hand. It feels strangely ordinary. Not particularly
No voy a
heavy.
intentar detener con la
And
cosa
yet,
de ella.
this tiny thing symbolizes the mighty authority of a god.
¿Qué va a hacer? Solo la va a tirar.
I need to think hard about my memories of Pyro. My memories of journeying through Natlan.
Hay gente que
All
se...
those important experiences I've had.
Está sana. Qué cosa más buena. Hay gente que se quejó por esta animación. Dice que también esa cosa no sirve. Literal, dice, esta chingadera la uso de vez en cuando, pero ya estaba viendo a quién se lo daba. Saben que mucha gente, bueno, me salió un TikTok que mucha gente se quedó solo por esta animación. Razón, Miami me lo confirmó, literal. No entendí por qué, o sea, entiendo el por qué, porque es muy simple, pero...
The gnosis disappeared. Traveler, are you alright?
¿Absorbió la gnosis?
I'm fine. The pyronosis disappeared into my body.
Hizo lo
Just
mismo
like
que... Ajá,
phlogiston.
lo mismo
Maybe
que la
it
luna.
resonates with you because you've mastered the power of phlogiston. You might
Flujisto,
not be
qué
recorded in
puto
the ley
flujisto.
lines, but you're still our Tumini.
¿Qué era el flujisto? No sé qué era. Increíble, consigo volver con la gnosis.
Please allow me to express my gratitude once again, Malika.
Te voy a deber una bebida. Llévala de fiesta.
Pleasure. Well, I've given you all the help I can. The rest is up to you. Good luck.
We won't let you down.
Yay.
Yeah,
Me encanta
we
ver.
aren't about to lose.
Me encanta ver cuando hay más de los arcontes interaccionan entre sí. También, porque es como no lo ves tan seguido. De milagro no está 20 aquí. Ahí está Herman Sol y está el árbol ese que nunca me da risa que no lo carga bien, como no he terminado la misión de ese árbol. Nahida.
Traveler, Paimon, how are you feeling? Paimon's a teensy bit nervous, but only a teeny tiny bit. Seems like she's gotten way braver over the last few years, huh? Of course. After all the adventures you've had with the Traveler, I'm sure you've gained a lot of experience and grown as a person.
I'm doing all right. What about you, Nahida? How are you holding up?
With the negative effects of Irminsul, I am a bit like a piece of fruit that's been burrowed into by hungry insects and left to rot. I'd be lying if I said it was nothing. But please don't worry. We all know what we're getting into, and we've prepared as well as we can. I believe in everyone. I believe in you. And I believe in myself. Stoking the fire inside oneself is certainly one way to live, but knowing when to rely on one's companions is also a form of great wisdom. I've been quietly learning little things from everyone, like plucking tufts of fur from a sumpter beast.
Me too. With the constant traveling, I'm always learning and growing. That's the journey of life.
I think there's someone else here who would share that sentiment.
Ah,
Don't worry about what I think. I was just passing by and happened to
Sí, que-
overhear your conversation.
claro.
Talking about, hat guy. This
La
is the
energía
top floor.
esa que
No
hay
one
por no-
passes by the top
Ah.
floor.
Says who? You can fly just like I can. I would have thought it makes sense to you of all people.
I don't know why, but I feel a little more relaxed now.
It shows that you feel comfortable laying down your burdens in our presence. It means that Sumeru is a place you can trust, where you know we have your back. And we feel exactly the same way around you. That's what it means to be friends.
Yay. Qué lindo la amistad. Bueno, un segundo. Escribe listo. Estoy escribiendo una cosa. Listo.
Feel free to mingle if you'd like some time to catch up with people. Just remember to get a good night's sleep when you're done. Tomorrow is a very important day.
¿Qué te di? Ah, eso era. Ya veré bien lo que dicen. No es que no. No es que no. ¿Cómo se llama? Es que no me acuerdo la historia de casi nada porque estaba en japonés y estar leyendo, no sé. Me sirve más el audio. El árbol que yo no tengo, por eso se ve todo feo.
It's finally done. Ugh, but I have a nagging feeling that there's something I've forgotten. Oh, there you are. Everything wrapped up on your end? Okay, fair enough. That was a pointless question. We were working in tandem, after all.
You must really be exhausted.
Well, it's been a busy day for both of us.
When work ends, you clock out. No looking back.
Yeah, we're definitely due a break. Probably a little late to start drinking now, though. I'll stick with water. Here, this one's for you.
Thanks.
Cuando se nos shipean.
Want a bite to eat? I can grab us something. Or wait, I think there's a stove nearby. Let me take a look.
Are you nervous?
A little, yeah. Unlike you, it seems. How are you not feeling at all nervous?
Because everything that happens next is beyond my individual control. I don't worry about things I cannot influence.
What do you mean, cannot influence? You're the one who came up with half of the strategies we ended up using.
There's only so much I can do. I was only doing my duty.
Was it like this last time, too?
You mean with Azar and his accomplices? Yes and no. The situation back then was easier to control, but we weren't as prepared as we are this time.
So the enemy is stronger, but so are we. I still vividly remember the way you interrogated me in the library after the fact. Where were you when Sumeru needed you most?
If your memory is so vivid, you might also recall that it was you who came looking for an argument. You're often the one who initiates these things, you know.
I came for a conversation. I didn't know it was gonna turn into an argument. Anyway, at least I showed up this time. So, what do you think?
What do I think? I think we're certainly better off for it.
It's good having me around to help out, huh?
Absolutely. As a citizen of Sumeru, you displayed a remarkable sense of responsibility in the face of disaster.
Certainly feels that way. I just shudder to think how the world would have ended up if we hadn't gotten control of the situation. So, do you think this is what impending disaster looks like? The sky is so clear, and there isn't a whiff of decay or destruction in the air. It's hard to imagine that the fall of humanity could happen on an ordinary day like this.
Awful things happen all the time. Sometimes people can stop them, and sometimes they can't. What you and I have done is increase our chances of stopping this one.
Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps little decisions can. Oh,
¿Que se van a declarar o qué?
It's nothing. I hope everything works out tomorrow.
It will. As long as we stick to the plan, our chances of success are good.
It's really strange. You're my junior, yet you always seem to act more like an upperclassman than I do.
I think it's mostly a matter of temperament.
Ugh. Walked right into that one, didn't I?
Listo. ¿Quién más? Ah, tengo otros dos aquí. Ah, tengo que bajar por... Tengo que tirar. En serio me tengo que tirar. Sí, sí, voy a ir ahí, pero... ¿Y cómo subo aquí cuando se quiere subir?
It's really strange. You're my junior, yet you always seem to act more like an upperclassman than I do.
I think it's mostly a matter of temperament.
Ugh. Walked right into that one, didn't I?
¿En serio me tengo que tirar? Es que eso es literal. Ah, no te dejas tirarte, no jodas. ¿Este para qué es? Ir a otro lugar. Ah, ¿este es el TP? Ah, no. Ups. Ay. A ver qué están diciendo estos dos.
We'll make our move after sunrise tomorrow.
Good. Is everything ready?
As much as possible.
Gracias.
That'll be enough. Don't let the pressure get to you. We'll take things one step at a time. That's how we've always done it.
Master Tainari! Mr. Sino! So this is where you were. I brought some juice and some water. Would you like some?
I know how easily you get dehydrated in the desert, so you should definitely have some water. In which case, I'll have the juice.
I gotta ask, though. Who's on juice-making duty at a time like this?
Madame Farazan said she was feeling a little nervous, so I told her about the automatic juicer my friend invented. She took it right off me and started making carton after carton of juice.
A juicer? Did Sucrose send that to you?
Yeah. I hadn't had the chance to try it out before this incident occurred, but I couldn't bear to leave it behind in Gandharvaville.
The juice is very sweet.
I think so too.
Kale, how are you feeling?
Physically, I'm okay, but it just still feels strange to me. Why would a great power like this come to someone like me?
I know the feeling well. That same question ran through my mind every day as a kid.
At least now, you have someone who can relate to you.
All the more reason that you should apply for Spontamod. Tainari fiercely opposes the idea, though.
Those two things are completely unrelated.
What are we all chatting about, Would anyone like any juice? Oh, you have some already. I had some earlier, ma'am. Maybe give the extra to someone else? Very well, very well. I shall be off then.
There's this enormous power, and then there's little old you. You feel like there's no connection between the two. And that sense of dissonance is difficult to get used to.
Yeah. But after all this time, I can't believe this stuff still gets to me sometimes. Makes me feel a little childish.
Kale, just because we normally keep the conversation light doesn't mean we can't discuss deeper issues. I don't think it's childish at all. You were the victim of a terrible crime. It's normal to struggle with the fallout from it. You have absolutely nothing to be ashamed of.
My professor once told me that no incident can be considered truly resolved until the victim says it's over. Your rage and your pain are completely justified.
Thanks. Miss Nicole said that the same god remains which were once used to inflict so much pain upon me have now become a weapon with which I can protect everyone. It's like my own personal kind of evolution. Every innocent person who's been hurt needs time to realize that it wasn't their fault. I was the same. But it's all about to be over. Tomorrow, it ends for good.
I don't know if you've noticed, but you rarely stumble over your words anymore, and your outlook has become much more positive. It's a big change from how you used to be.
And since this isn't over, you can settle the matter on your own terms. It's time you seized back control. I believe in you.
Yeah, Sumeru is my home, and it's so important to me. I have to protect it. No, I will protect it.
And once you're done, how about you come back and apply for Spontamod?
Stop it with the sales pitch, would you?
Hey, excuse me. There are still 3 unclaimed cups of juice here. Why don't you take one each? Ugh, my arms are getting sore from carrying them around everywhere.
Madame Farazan, why are you... Here, let me take them off your hands.
Thank you, Madame Farazan.
Drink up and enjoy my handiwork. I think I'm going to make something else now instead.
Please, try to relax, Madame Farazan. Your nerves are starting to get the better of you.
I know.
O sea, la Farazan se volvió loca y dijo, voy a hacer juguito. Esto cuando son momentos así que es como antes de del estrés y todo el mundo se pone a hablar. ¿Qué están hablando estos dos?
Something on your mind, Miss Nefer?
Nothing in particular. It's just... right now, the future feels strange and unfamiliar.
But the future has not yet arrived. How can you say how it feels?
Some people know that there's an impending disaster. Others remain blissfully unaware. Each group is imagining an entirely different future while walking towards the same one. But when they get there, they'll still find they feel differently about it. People are shaped by their circumstances. Different circumstances create people with different perspectives.
I've always found the perspective of the Vahumana Darshan to be a particularly incisive one.
Even at the height of the crisis in Nodcry, people held diverging opinions. But things are different this time.
Indeed. Regardless of faith, gender, wealth, skin color, or eye color, everyone in Sumeru knows what will happen tomorrow.
The world has never been an especially fair place. Yet now, against all odds, a moment of unprecedented unity and equality is about to take place. It's fascinating. If only my father could have lived to see this era.
Era. To me, that term represents a much greater span of time. It can be an unsettling word. I would even say I'm afraid of it.
Do angels even feel fear?
Yes, at least I do. I fear the gap that grows wider with each passing day, and the never-ending flow of time. Time renders all memories insignificant, and reduces all splendor to nothing. But those memories are the one thing I do not want to lose.
You're very human in that regard.
If angels draw too close to humanity, our wings burn away in the bright flame of awareness, and we fall to the earth. After spending so long among humans, I have lost much of my former glory.
Maybe that's a good thing. You're more human than some humans are.
I've been talking to Kale a lot in recent days. We seem to be in completely opposite situations. I suppose that makes us good case studies for comparison.
Case studies for who?
Myself, I suppose. After comparing the two of us, I suddenly discovered that I desired more than before. It was a gentle, pleasant sensation. Just as most people pursue glory and miracles, I too am pursuing miracles of my own. Guiding humans to make the miracles in their hearts a reality. That is my miracle. It doesn't sound so bad, does it?
Nicole tiene mucha esperanza. A ver, ¿qué me falta? A ver por aquí. No. Me voy a poner la barrera. Ah, no, me voy a poner. Uy. Dice. No. Quiero ir a hablar ahí. ¿Cómo habla ahí? Mira que esta es el acceso al mausoleo. Ah, sí, aquí es. ¿No? O lo uy, ¿este quién es?
Look at the time. I should head back. I'm so sorry. I was in a hurry and didn't look where I was going.
Uy.
Are you all right?
¿Qué es aquí más otro?
I'm fine. Wait, you're...
Have we met?
Not exactly. I think we may have crossed paths by the house of Dana before.
Oh. Ah, you're Hat Guy!
The
From
sombrero.
Vahavana, right?
The sombrero.
You recognize me?
The clue's in the name. Mr. Hat Guy.
Fair point.
El nombre que le han puesto.
It's getting pretty late. What's keeping you up?
I could ask you the same question. If I'm not mistaken, all the workload for the Ratawa Histarshan wrapped up a good while ago.
Well, I have something of a background in Satyavada life, so I was helping the Dendro Archon make some preparations. But I must have lost track of time.
Did you find the experience enlightening at all?
Honestly, it was tedious and uneventful at first. But eventually, I think I did sense some profound truths. But they also brought a lot of suffering with them. I was told that I even shed tears while I was meditating, though I have no idea why. Sorry. I hope I'm not scaring you.
Not at all. It just proves you're very accomplished in your research. Good night. I wish you all the best for tomorrow.
La gente lo va a
Thank you,
shippear.
sir. You too.
La gente lo va a shippear. Eso ahí yo veo yo veo aquí que la gente va a hacer un ship aquí por alguna razón. O van a decir, no lo shippeaba, pero no sabía que puede ser una opción de shippearlos. Yo hace poco encontré un ship que no me esperaba. ¿Quién era? ¿De quién? Era
Too
doctora
bad
con
we've got a
alguien, pero
fight
no me acuerdo.
tomorrow. I could really do with a stiff drink.
Let us pray instead.
Prayer. How nostalgic.
Lord Sangama Bay. Came to get some fresh air too, did ya?
That's right. Actually, I was hoping I might run into you, Dia. I wanted to let you know that I've stocked up on that perfume you said you were so fond of.
No, really? I'll take two. Any chance of a friends and family discount?
I knew you'd ask that. And I'm afraid to say that. Surprise! It's free of charge.
Ah,
That's very generous of
y
you,
ese
Lord
milagro
Sangama
dando algo
Does
gratis.
this mean you've made a fortune and not cry?
Nope. Turns out it's not that easy to turn a profit there. I even ran some assorted losses. But anyway, that has nothing to do with why I wanted to give you and Dia a small gift. Remember that merchant caravan you two rescued in the desert last month? That was transporting my goods.
No way. I had no idea that was your
Dory
shipment.
siendo buena persona.
Explains the, eclectic mix of goods, though.
Lord Sangama Bay's investment in the desert and generous stockpiling of goods has helped many people over the years. The shelters you funded especially have made life a little easier for the children and the elderly.
Tiene sentido.
Wait, how did you know about that?
Ella lo sabe todo.
I see. Nefer told you, didn't she? Ugh, that pesky lady. Aren't intel brokers at least supposed to charge for divulging people's secrets?
She and Candace go way back. It's normal for close friends to share things you wouldn't tell to everyone else.
Sure, but why did they have to be things about me?
That's how Nefer shows that she cares. She wishes for all of us to know what a generous person you truly are.
It must be hard trying to make a living far away from home. Just because we can tell what kind of person you are doesn't mean everyone else can.
Well, maybe her intentions were partly good, but I don't think it's the full story. I'm sure she enjoyed knowing how much it would annoy me. I'm telling you, Nefer's got a mean streak.
Definitely with you on that. Does praying help you stay calm?
Defending one's home is a just cause. My heart is filled with a mix of anger and hope.
Anger. You know, being able to get angry is a good thing. It shows that you're in touch with the real world, and that you have the passion to pursue something you believe in.
Doña Sata.
My lady, what are you doing out here?
Doña Sata.
Just taking a walk to clear my head. And look where I ended up. Were you praying just now?
Yes, Miss Dunyarzad. Would you like to join us?
Mi primer ship que me encantó de Sumeru, Dunyarzad con Regia.
Come on, it's fine. She won't mind who you pray to.
Oh, then sure.
I remember you, Dunyarzad. You visited my shop before. If I recall correctly, the god you worship is the Dendro Archon, correct?
That's right. She is such a gentle and kind god. But to me, she's more than just a god I worship. I see her more as a friend. And so do many others. She's not some almighty god who reigns on high, but a genuine friend.
Agreed. She's a wise teacher and a good friend.
I spoke with several people during the evacuation. Everyone's aware that tomorrow's battle is one that ordinary people can join too. A battle to fight for our friends and our homeland. It makes me glad. I can finally do something for those who protected me.
You've grown so much since we first met.
Oh, a compliment? Ooh, more please. Thank you.
My lady, you've always been a remarkably strong and ambitious person. It's indisputable. And that's not just a compliment. It's a statement of fact. What are you praying for?
Our beliefs may not be entirely the same, but we both wish for the same thing.
Aquí no
pray
esa
that everyone will
Candace,
rise
no
to
me
the
acuerdo.
challenges ahead and return
Aquí le
safe
rezaba Candace, no me
and
acuerdo.
sound.
I pray for the safe return of all my companions.
Me encanta. Interesante, por los que no sepan, mi primera ship que es así que me gustó y aunque la gente era regia con Dunyarzad, con ella.
What are you praying for?
Our beliefs may not be entirely the same, but we both wish for the same thing.
I pray that everyone will rise to the challenges ahead and return safe and sound.
I pray for the safe return of all my companions.
Me queda alguien ahí arriba. ¿Qué me quedé ahí arriba? Mate Nejida. Ah, no, ya descanse, creo que ya están todos. ¿Qué me queda ahí arriba? Espérame. Oye, ya, creo que ya están todos. Quiero ver si hacen todos, si no, sí. Qué raro que no estén... Ah, no, solo ese es. Pensé que quedaba alguien más, pero no. A ver. Ya no queda nadie, ¿verdad? Gente, no sé. ¿Qué te digo de stream? Hora 22. Ah, no tengo sueño. Vémosle. Es que tú me digas eso. A dormir.
Time to go! Let's meet the others at the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Nejida.
have not felt this way in a long time. Standing up high, gazing out at the rolling dunes. One cannot know what freedom truly means without first losing it.
The golden slumber truly lives up to its name as a dreamland. Though desert sands exist there too, no mirage, no matter how glorious, can compare to true beauty.
Dendro Archon, what is on your mind?
I was wondering whose counsel I should seek on the questions in my heart.
What kind of questions?
So many. More than can be put into words. As I once said to a friend, we look, we see, and we comprehend. But the question still troubles us. What are the many disasters that this world faces, but the sum of all irresolvable questions?
The biggest question you should be asking is how to seize victory.
Yes. Although, I would express it differently. I must not fail. And so the question I am most curious about now is whether the path to victory will be an arduous one.
What we declare to be a young sapling, we may, in fact, find to be a towering tree, if we would only cast aside our ignorance and look beyond the veil of time to see her true form.
Buen consejo.
We're here! Just in time. My preparations are almost complete.
Ready when you are.
We're here too.
Miss Nicole! Miss Nicole! You run so fast! I thought I'd get a lot of exercise as a forest ranger, but I can barely keep up with you.
Sorry, I got a little carried away.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, the equipment is ready, and the modifications to Aru are all complete. As discussed during our meeting...
Accessing Irminsul via the Akasha is no longer feasible at this stage. There are other options, it's just... they're a little more extreme, and more technologically demanding to implement. Maybe you should take it from here.
The architecture and functionality of the Akasha terminals overlap considerably with Aru. There is reasonable evidence to suggest that one was developed based on the other, or that they both utilize technology of the same origin. As long as the transplant and merge operation succeeds, Aru should theoretically work on a scale greater than the Akasha and approximately equal to Irminsul. It will become the largest active computing device in all of Teyvat. A system this powerful is capable of a lot of different things. In the past, the Akasha was primarily used for one-way information transmission, but I suspect it could also serve as a central bridging hub. In the pursuit of greater knowledge, some scholars have attempted to connect their consciousness to Irminsul through the use of terminals, incense, and meditation.
Correct. In academic language, scholars who reach that stage are said to have entered Satyavada life. Hypatia has performed this practice many times in the past. She was once under my care for a period of time.
Right. And this at least proves that there is a zone within Irminsul that can be connected to.
That's right. Providing wisdom to the people is one of the very reasons for Irminsul's existence. I think I understand where you're going. Please, continue.
In that case, I'll skip to the conclusion then. We need to further modify Aru, merge it with the Akasha, manufacture terminals, and distribute them to every single person we can reach.
Every person? Even the desert folk?
Yes, everyone.
I've already calculated the amount of raw materials we need.
So you mean we're going to get new Akasha terminals?
Yes, but this time the people of Sumeru won't be using them to acquire knowledge, just to connect to Irminsul. That's the key.
When we evacuated the city, we brought all the important assets from the House of Dana, in case we ended up needing them. Fortunately, this included the Akasha system's main terminal. We've checked
Lo
all the
pensaron
relevant
en todo,
records, and one
literal.
thing is certain. Nothing like this has ever been done on this scale before, so...
Y en ese corto tiempo te
Everyone in
dieron.
Sumeru is part of the plan. Whoever controls the people controls the situation.
Since this function of Irminsul was introduced, it has only ever been made available to scholars, who don't constitute a particularly large group of people. But by expanding the scale to include all the people of Sumeru, all the individual connections will stack up to create a significant load on the system. Under normal circumstances, Irminsul would be able to cope with the additional load. But with it already being under strain from other activities, its remaining capacity is limited. Thus, it might be possible to shut it down completely by overloading it.
Interesante. Uy, animación. ¿Cómo lo repartieron a todo el desierto?
Counting down. 3, 2, 1.
Are you ready? Ready!
Eso, Coley. Muéstrale quién eres. Literalmente fue una poder casi de 2 dioses un ángel para hacer este desmadre. Bueno, y el rey Deseret en alguna forma. ¡Ay, te la calle, fe! Ahí está el cambio de la calle, como se ve.
In the past, when people sought knowledge, they turned to the Tree of Wisdom.
Entonces ya con... ¡Ah, Nilu!
Today, we use it to save Sumeru and the whole world. These boughs that nurtured learning must not become tools for destroying the world.
¿Y por qué no me quitaron el traje? Yo quería el otro traje. Me gusta la música.
Stop. Please stop. End this transformation.
A la madre.
You would shut down Irminsul just to stop me?
Obvio,
You
pero...
fools. I have all the time in the world.
Pobrecito, Dottore. Te voy a partir la madre otra vez. Vamos a Nicole siempre.
Success! The evil Irminsul tree has stopped growing! Great.
What a display of true courage! The courage to think and the courage to act! I never thought I would witness the shutdown of Irminsul with my own eyes. Perhaps this is human wisdom in action?
Indeed, only humans could do such a thing. Gods are few and far between.
What was once created for spreading knowledge is now used for another purpose. A rather ingenious plan.
I am grateful to you three for your help. Only thanks to you were we able to extend Aru's interference capabilities to cover all terminals. Now, nobody who wears a terminal will have their activity accurately tracked by Irminsul. No matter how many eyes Dottore possesses, he will not be able to see us clearly. Now for the next step. I will need the help of your supreme powers once again.
How might we be of service, Lord of Dendro?
I need to reach the Eternal Oasis immediately.
Right now?
that case, Ibis King, would you agree that this is a fine opportunity to dust off our old tricks?
Never. I assume you have that chess set with you?
You mean the one you gave to me as a gift? Asking for it back, are you?
How could I? You misjudge me. I just wanted to show you another way you can use it. Connect to Safei Shatranj.
Está dando clases a Nefer ahora.
Safei Shatranj? You mean that place in the desert?
Thoth's chess set gains its power from the chessboard laid out in the desert by King Deshret and ourselves. All ceremonies conducted using the chess set must be activated via Safei Shatranj. In other words, the chess set is an extension of the chessboard. In the past, moving a chess piece was a sacred and momentous act.
Transfer initiated. Entering live combat mode.
En la Nefer, anótalo, porque no tengo la no joda para que anote esta nueva información de este juego, de este tablero. Ay, ahora vamos a jugar en ajedrez. Bueno, ya valí madres. Ya valí. No joda, anda ocupada literal. Ay, mira quién viene ahí.
We haven't heard a single word from our spy in the desert. I'm afraid he might have been captured.
Never mind.
But we spent years turning him. And a lot of Mora.
Nothing comes for free in this world, but the loss is not without its purpose. For a small price, we have wasted a precious amount of the limited time they have. Quite a bargain, if you ask me.
Understood.
Weighing profit against loss is a necessary part of life.
Dottore.
But to tell the truth, I have been operating
Pantalone.
at a loss since this all began. Since many centuries ago, in fact.
Me encantan los zapatos.
For instance, why would a banker act as the executor of a will? If you hadn't deposited your personal belongings at Northland Bank, I would have no reason to be here right now.
Qué rara se le ve la cara, o soy yo. Pantalones, novena de los
Dottore, I've placed your final data backup into the ley lines as per our contract. I trust we are now square for the safe deposit fees you paid.
Is it not a little petty to split hairs like this, given our amicable relationship?
I consider sound bookkeeping a matter of principle.
Do not forget that you only live to see this day thanks to me. In fact, every day of your life since you met me, you've been living on borrowed time.
¿Qué?
Why, that's hardly a fair assessment. I will concede that my survival was perhaps at your whim, but I became a harbinger on my own merits. Managing money is not like other professions. Mine is not a role I could have acquired based on your recommendation alone, and certainly not one I could have lasted so long in without genuine ability.
The information stored in the ley lines is quite comprehensive. Rest assured, I have not forgotten how strong your pride is. Well, I presume you have no sense of fragmentation while talking with me.
How could anything possibly go wrong with such strict measures in place? The remainder of your soul was split in two, with one half sent to Nodcry and the other stored in the most secure vault of the Northland Bank.
What?
Though I must say, your disdain for the other segments is quite amusing. Zandik is you, and you are Zandik. Zandik created the segments, yet you, segment yourself, reject him.
Huh.
That is, Zandik, created segments of various ages in his later years. To achieve this, he had to freeze time and part with a portion of his soul.
What?
But as constructive as it sounds, it erases my uniqueness. If each segment is equally me, then by the same token, none of them are truly me.
Ok. ¿Conoces a un heraldo? Nos falta conocer una. A dos. En juego, nos faltan dos. Nos falta nos falta que sería el capitán de ellos y el que lleva todo lo político, que es como el bendecito que es chiquito. Filosofía. Sí, ¿en cuánto se habrá ido? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 y vi más. Okay.
A soul living forever in the past inevitably holds different views than he did in his later years. The same thing that completes me also restricts me. You too might ask yourself which stage of your life you want to be preserved at. The day your business failed? Or the day you were framed by a gang and sold off to a medical lab as a test subject?
What?
We needn't dredge up the past.
This undesirable plan was eventually scrapped. Lesser Lord Kusanali was quite right. I needed an opportunity to eliminate myself.
Entonces le sirvió lo que ella hizo.
And after that, I concluded that there was no more effective plan than directly splitting the soul. Once the soul is transferred out, you will find that creating a physical body is far simpler than creating a puppet.
En pocas palabras, por lo que hizo Nejida de que o te me calmas o nos calmamos juntos, literal le dio pase a Dottore a hacer un montón de cosas.
The other half of your soul suffered a crushing defeat in Nodcry, you know.
And yet in the process, I obtained the information I always wanted, did I not? Because now we finally know where the best testing ground truly lies.
I once thought your ultimate goal was to ascend to godhood. But as it turns out, that was merely one of your experiments.
Experiments take many forms. Most people are too eager for success, too fixated on the end goal. They forget that the experimental process itself is just as important. A suspiciously vacant seat, a new face. I trust you can put 2 and 2 together. The reason it doesn't exist is because someone tampered with the record.
What can I say? After all your efforts, you really did uncover the world's secrets. So, is the new world you promised a lie?
No, it never was. I am glad to be able to control Irmin's soul from within. Now I shall attempt to create a new world inside the existing one.
¿Para qué?
Almost everyone faces the prospect of death, but not a single person has ever been able to experiment unrestrained in the afterlife through sheer force of will.
Viejo
I am
loco.
the only one to have overcome this enormous challenge. Would I not be letting the world down if I didn't make the most of the opportunity to experiment?
Clearly, the dividing of your soul did not affect the magnitude of your ego. Out of all the versions of you that have ever existed, this you is the most insane and the most radical.
Is that why you chose to work with me? Which was it then? My insanity? Or my radicalism?
Could I call myself a venture capitalist without a suitably ambitious plan to invest in? Yours happened to fit the bill quite perfectly.
Well then, I must say, while I am surprised enough that you showed up at all, what surprises me more is that you chose to present yourself as my former subordinate, and not as the banker Pantalone.
Why make things harder than they need to be? Exposing my true identity in a situation like this would only serve to destroy diplomatic relations between Snezhnaya and Sumeru. I daren't imagine the consequences. Showing up in the name of the original antagonist gives you the recognition you rightly deserve, while also being sensitive to Snezhnaya's predicament. It was an easy win. As for why I'm here, if you're suggesting that your credit is in the negative, I won't argue with that. Many people say that about you.
I'd argue that a significant factor in your willingness to cooperate is the fact that you have but a few years of life left after my death. Living and dying together has a way of binding two parties together rather closely.
Huh?
Is it not true that a relationship should be judged by both the positive and negative returns it yields?
So some of what I said actually made it into your head after all. It's true that I hope you don't die too soon, but don't you find that a strange thing for me to say? After all, you've already had quite a long life, especially for a human being.
Let's not pretend that you're any more innocent than I am.
Pantalones no es humano.
Are we not the same in this regard? We both despise the existing laws of this world, and neither of us enjoy being under anyone else's control.
Ay, pésense ya pues, tanto que
Is
están
it really
jodiendo.
so greedy to want the world to operate by a new set of rules?
Que eso porque no
Of
te dieron una
course
visión.
not, my dear friend. And as I've said before, mutual interest is the foundation for the most reliable of relationships. You can attest to that.
I just hope there never comes a day when I have to work too hard to prove that.
Read greater, sir. People have been spotted approaching Sumeru City.
How strange. Despite your access to Irminsol's data, it appears the soldiers noticed before you did. They must have found a workaround. Well, Dottore, I trust you know what this means. The fact is...
They're coming. They'll breach the city gates any moment now.
But even so, I would say Irminsol is a wonderfully convenient thing on the whole. If you do manage to create a new world, perhaps you could plant one outside my office, too.
I'll consider it.
What do you need me to do? Stall them?
The experiment will take time. Stall them for as long as possible.
Very well. But you're really asking for the moon here. Have you heard this story? There was once a guilty man, kneeling in the center of a church while an angry mob outside waited to bring him to justice. He pleaded with the gods, begging them to grant him one final request, the chance to finish confessing his sins before he was sentenced. Many suns and moons passed, seasons changed, and still his confession continued, as if he intended to speak until the end of time.
Are you suggesting I worship you as a god? Or were you hoping that I might confess my sins to you?
Certainly not the latter. That would make my life miserable indeed.
Oh, vamos a sacar información. Y hablando de dioses.
For someone who despises them so, you never seem to have any objections to me creating or becoming one. At first, I thought you'd be furious.
Concerned I would terminate our partnership, were you?
Not at all. You had reasons why our partnership must continue.
Don't you find people's attitude toward gods amusing? A god descends from the heavens and people worship it unreservedly, blindly following whatever rules are given to them. And yet, when they see an ordinary person gain godlike levels of power by virtue of their own hard work, they treat him with nothing but suspicion, even if he is a compatriot.
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
No, I was just thinking. I pity the man who would call you a compatriot.
There's no need to be so self-critical.
¿Qué has estado haciendo últimamente?
I know it's a little late in the day to be asking this, but how have you been keeping?
What the fuck?
I'm flattered that you would take the time out of your busy schedule to consider my well-being, Doctor. The part of your soul that went to Nodcry caused quite a stir, sending our organization back to the drawing board on numerous fronts. It was quite a headache for everyone involved.
Dear me, I must have caused you no end of trouble.
You certainly did. I had the rare honor of being summoned before the Tsaritsa with Pulcinella to answer for myself. A terrifying ordeal. Don't worry, I pulled through. At most, it's a public relations nightmare. I made sure of that.
Now I'm curious. How did you explain yourself?
Oh, it was quite simple.
¿Cómo
I
fue que
just pinned the
estos se
blame
llevan
on
bien?
someone who wasn't there to defend himself. I could hardly be expected to defy the demands of someone as insistent as the second harbinger, now could I?
How you slander me. You know full well that I am perfectly amenable to reason.
Uy, sí, claro. Bien
There's no
razonable.
question that you are partly to blame for the ruin of my reputation over the years.
¿Cuáles son tus planes para el futuro?
Do you have anything lined up for when this is all over?
Hard to say. Field work always takes quite a toll on me, as you know. Once I'm back at Snezhnaya, I'll start with a well-earned cigarette.
Why are you so eager to ruin your lungs after I went to the trouble of replacing them for you?
What the fuck?
If you have an issue with it, feel free to try to stop me.
Pote que hasta fueron novios o qué pedo. O sea, usaron como conejillo de indias a Pantalón en algún momento, porque por lo que parece, con lo que acaba de decir más que todo, literal le usaba como conejillo, le cambió órganos, le inyectó cosas y todo eso. No ship.
What's on your mind?
Ah, nosotros estamos hablando como Dottore.
It's a pity. Despite running countless calculations, I find there is simply no way to reduce any further the amount of one's soul required to sustain an individual.
It's rare to hear you admit to being unable to achieve something.
I beg to differ. For instance, as I've told you before, the original me was prone to motion sickness and couldn't make long train rides.
Ah, yes, of course. One of the reasons you often sent yourself out on errands.
Pero entonces hay otra versión. No, se supone que murieron los dos. ¿Qué?
In the event that my soul was depleted, say we extracted my data from someone else's memories, yours for instance, and then combined it with your intact soul as the base material, what would we create?
Such a scenario would be impossible.
Oh?
As long as your current soul survives, there will be no need to create a new individual. Don't forget, you were the one who approved of the present situation wherein only one Dottore remains.
Ah, sí, cierto.
And if you ceased to exist, who would be capable of performing this experiment?
Since the day I met you, you've always excelled at talking your way out of a quandary.
Isn't it a little too early to be saying goodbye? Not that I wish to keep you from your business, of course. Very well. Let's leave the conversation there for now.
Mucho texto, pero está muy interesante lo que están hablando, pero bastante.
The power of King Deshret's 7 pillars is truly remarkable. With just a chessboard, you can move an entire unit across the material plane.
Yeah, sets us up for a much easier fight. Really makes my day. The last time we stormed the city, it involved a lot more running around.
I wonder how many people can say they stormed a city twice in their lifetime.
I was just thinking that. I've definitely had more than my fair share of unusual experiences in my life.
This is my first time here, actually. We never usually leave Gandharvaville.
I hope this will be my
¿Saben de quién es
last
ella?
time.
Does everyone have to chime in? Can't we just fight?
¿Saben quién es ella? Vea. Se han hecho la misión de la Jaranara, literal, por esa hija de su madre. La iniciación de la Jaranara empezó.
What an amusing comment, my dear lady. Yet humans often alleviate tension via small talk, do they not?
Whoa! Why is Candace's shield talking?
Because the image on her shield is one of me. And I, of course, can appear wherever I wish to.
Well, la-di-da. Isn't that fancy? Could I get in on this?
You wish for your gauntlet to speak? Why, certainly.
Ahem. I think you'll find that it is I whose image is carved hereupon.
Thanks. Definitely feel stronger now.
You're welcome, my lady. I am glad to lend you my power.
Sino, what's the situation?
There are troops stationed at every entrance. As we expected. A frontal assault will suffice. Everyone, stick to the plan. We'll take the main entrance. You head for the House of Dana's side door. Move out.
No me imaginé que hoy todo hable. Pero tiene sentido, me gusta, porque así tienen como una conexión ellos. O sea, creo que los únicos que no tienen como que pueden ver con el que quiera son los... Está interesante, la verdad. Imagino que va a estar...
Out of my way! Take this! Watch out! Get lost! Whew. Thank you, Jet.
You gotta be more careful. If you're not ready to put your life on the line, you can't be certain of defeating your opponent.
She's right. Keep your wits about you, Rana.
Grant us your blessing! You're exposed! Hi! Gloves off!
Can't run from death.
Take them out and secure the harbor. Reinforcements will arrive by water.
Consider it done. Show no mercy.
Utah! Through me, justice is served.
Entiendo que la fuerza y no solo por la utilidad me gusta.
You need to hurry up. This was well done.
Grant us your blessing!
Unfortunate force.
Let's get it on! Ah!
Yo creo que tendré que bajar por aquí, pero...
You asked for it!
La gasa que me está dando. Ahorita... Sí, es Sumeru que me da lag.
Look alive!
Hasta la música ya se baja de sonar.
Hear my prayer!
Escucha borroso, métame en arroz, literal. Pobre compu, no puede. Ya le está dando ansiedad a mi compu. Pero lamentablemente, pobreza. La pobreza no me deja.
Can't run from death.
Flee!
¿Qué ansiedad le está dando a mi compu, por Dios? Maldita pobreza. No me cae ganando nada. No, no. Escúchense esos dragones. Hola, escucho. Le di ansiedad, literal. Me sacó. Me sacó. Me cerró el Genshin. Me cerró Genshin. Chuta, le di una ansiedad a mi compu como no, nunca había visto. Primera vez que veo que le da así de fea a mi compu. No, pobrecita. Ya la tengo que actualizar, pero no hay dinero. Y vamos que no sé hasta dónde me va a tirar. No creo que me tire todo el... Ah, no, estoy diciendo váyanse a dormir ya. Uy, casi. ¿Por qué son tan caras las piezas para la compu? Me quiero ir. Porque ansiedad le dio por Dios a mi computadora. Nunca, y principalmente con Genshin, pero es que sí, ya tengo que actualizar la compu. Yo creo que esa es primera vez que se traba tanto que me saca del juego. No sé qué tan lejos me va a dejar. Maldita pobreza. Si no tengo tele. Las dos teles que están en mi casa son de mi hermano. Y sería por decir empeñarle. ¿Por qué tan caro?
Well played. Through me, justice is served.
Por lo menos me dejan la pelea.
Back to it. Just a grave. Yield. Grant us your blessing. Let's get it on. Gloves off. No escape. So. Can't run from death.
Futile. Save yourself.
Buckle up. Ha. Clean.
Nowhere to run.
We shall prevail.
Futile.
Resistance is futile.
Judgment is upon us.
Jammed.
No, pues no quieres que me mate. Me ahorca.
Waterway secured.
Me ahorca.
Brothers, sisters.
Perfect. Just in time.
Welcome. Once we've linked up, we'll continue the advance.
The team has arrived at the north entrance, as planned.
Good. Press on.
Tengo que volver a subir. Espérame, vamos a curarnos. Anda. A menos que esté cargando algo muy...
Are you here to play with me?
Do your work. Look alive. You asked for it.
Let me amuse myself a little. The more, the merrier.
Hace un buen rato que no había estos patudillos. Diré.
Hear my prayers.
Through me, justice is served. Guilty.
Uy, me asusté.
Look out! It's an ambush!
Finally. We need to hurry. Take the middle road now.
Mahamatra Sino, area clear.
Don't relax just yet. More Fatui approaching from the right.
Irminsul
Bye,
cannot track our
descansa.
movements. If necessary, we could split up.
Que se despierta hasta ahora también.
Don't worry. We'll wipe them all out.
As you can see, our people came raring to go.
Good, good.
How are things with the Traveler? Can Tainari keep her safe?
Don't underestimate Tainari just because he's a forest watcher. He can handle it.
All right. You know that's not what I meant.
Me recuerda mucho la misión de que haces en Sumeru, cuando es la primera. Que tenés
Sino
que
and the
filtrar.
reinforcements have drawn the Fatui's fire away. It's our turn. By using a cluster leaf of cultivation, we can pass through certain terrain silently.
Good luck with that. We'll just fly up there.
Huh? Oh, yeah. I forgot she could fly.
¿Cómo se te olvida que sabe, que no
Ready?
sabe, que sabe volar? Para pasa volando casi el 90,
Ready.
el 100% todo el juego. Bueno, 99% todo el juego. Hay unas veces que sí descansa. Ajá, y ahora. Ah.
One with the forest.
¿Tenía que ir por aquí o tengo que ir por arriba?
I'll uproot you! Can't see? Squall and fury. Time! Wretched vermin! You're dead!
Time to ignite. By everlasting.
No sé qué hace esa idea por aquí tengo que ir. Ah, sí, por aquí tengo que ir.
The wind rises.
Qué rápido llegamos. ¿Quién iba?
Fatui soldiers up ahead.
¿Ah?
Careful.
¿Por qué vi dos?
Prepare for battle.
Hey! There's people over there.
You have some nerve showing your faces here in the center of Sumeru City.
You're right on schedule.
Well, this guy sure as heck isn't your average Fatui sergeant.
They've stationed quite a few people nearby. It definitely looks like they were waiting for us. But something feels off. Everything about this guy feels too deliberate. I highly doubt he's just a subordinate of Dottore's. And he's no mere sergeant. Whatever his rank is, it's high. Much higher than we thought. So you've been waiting for us. But it looks like you're geared up for a conversation, rather than a battle.
Very clever, General Mahamatra Sino. I know you're the one in charge of this siege, and I look forward to making a deal with you.
A siege? Sumeru City belongs to us!
Historically, yes. But things can always change. We have quite a sizable force with us, you know. For instance...
There's a Fatui ambush at the north gate.
Can you handle him?
We can for now.
Yes, I'm quite sure both sides can hold their ground for the time being. The battle has not yet reached its climax. But what happens next? Do you enjoy watching bloodshed? Surely some of those here are people you count as friends. Once a war begins, some people must die. I doubt you wish that fate upon anyone you know.
Wait a second. It's a trick. He's not even there.
Silence! He disappeared! What was that? A ghost?
Curses! He was never there to begin with. That was just a shadow projected there to lure us in.
Enough talk! Attack!
Pártale la madre a todo.
I apologize for being unable to accompany you at this crucial moment, but I am compelled to leave for reasons beyond my control. Please excuse me. Sumeru's General Mahamatra is quite ruthless. It's a good thing I wasn't there in person.
Your illusion held them up for a time just fine. But now that they have seen through it, they will realize you were just a decoy.
Decoy or not, what matters now is that they will be heading your way imminently.
Not imminently. They are already here.
Squall and fury. Upon the gale.
Se trabó.
We made it!
This is far enough. Tainari, you go help Sino. Don't worry about us. We'll manage from here.
Are you sure you don't need me to stand guard?
No need. Once the connection is established, we'll disappear from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go help the others.
All right. Goodbye for now, then. Please tread carefully.
Now where's the interface Nahida mentioned? Come
Justo
on,
en el
where's it
centro.
hiding?
Found it. It's over here.
Así
We
que
can
todo se ve
connect to the
así.
inside of Irminsul through the sanctuary of Surasthana's built-in security system. You should be pretty familiar with the process.
Is it the same route as last time?
For the most part, we don't need to adjust any of the parameters.
Then I should be fine.
And Paimon? Once you're both ready, we'll set off.
Wait! The stakes are way higher this time, right? Maybe Paimon should stay outside and help the others. Then, you can focus on the fight without having to worry about Paimon. Huh? Why are you staring at me like that?
Estás quejando de que no haces nada.
It's nothing. I just suddenly realized how much you've grown.
Hey, you've grown quite a lot yourself. Don't you two start getting into it again.
Well, anyway, Paimon thinks she's pretty knowledgeable. Who's the best guide in Vatican? And don't forget, Paimon's a college student now.
If we say Alhatham's not a weirdo, it's hard to explain how he came up with the idea of you applying to the academia. But for all that he counts, you're doing surprisingly well in your studies.
She just goes to show how important it is to have someone supporting you. And Paimon's not the only one. Let's not forget that you only became a student because of Nahida's personal recommendation.
That's fair. I have learned a lot in Sumeru. Oh yeah. Did you ever come up with that ugly nickname you promised me?
What? No way! We're friends now! Paimon gave up on giving you one ages ago. Anyway, isn't Hat Guy enough of a nickname for you?
La verdad.
Fine. Suit yourself.
We need to go. Paimon, if you're staying, look after yourself.
Will do. Paimon's gonna link up with Tainari and Sino. You guys are the ones who need to be careful.
We will be. Bye for now.
Initiating connection.
Debería irme a dormir, sí, pero no puedo. Está bueno el chisme. Ah, ya vamos donde Hijo de tu madre, Dottore. Me encanta que han agregado animaciones. Adiós, Paimon. Nos vemos, mejor dicho.
Well, here we are again. Come to think of it, I still don't even know where we're going.
Thanks to our terminals, it should be impossible for Irminsul to read. I can...
Don't tell me. Only you need to know. That way, whatever happens to me next, it won't affect your progress.
Listen to me. Your safety is just as important as mine. Don't even think about sacrificing yourself for the greater good. We came here together, and we're leaving together.
All right, if you insist. I won't argue with you.
Vámonos.
This place looks so different from how I remember. It's unrecognizable. It's a complete mess. Like someone's turned the place upside down.
Must be Dottore's doing. Either he's searching for some information he needs, or...
It's still changing.
He has to know we've entered Irminsul. But luckily for us, he can't pinpoint our location. Be on your guard. Don't let him find us.
Imagino que si tocas lo rojo va
The
a ser...
red parts have probably been corrupted by Dottore's power.
Ajá,
Don't touch them, or you might alert him.
Acabo de escuchar una pisada.
He's looking for us. Tread carefully. That wall could be a problem. Fortunately, it looks breakable. Give it a shot.
Ni necesito eso. No. Maldita sea, me caí. Ah. Oh shit, la cagué otra vez. Me caí. Déjame escalar. No, y otra vez me caí. Por la gran puta se me olvidó la guía de cómo funciona de este.
Behold!
Puta madre. Me caigo en el mismo lugar. No sé por qué me recuerda mucho a Control esta escena.
Squall and Fury.
Toqué la pared.
Behold!
Squall and Fury.
No, no. Me caí.
The The same old trick again? Are you kidding me? Let's handle it just like we did before. This cheap trick isn't gonna stop us.
Oh no, it's...
A trap! Is that why he was using the same trick over and over again? To get us to lower our guard?
I'm trapped!
Why won't this thing budge?
Hello? Hello?
Nicole?
Can you hear me?
Nicole? Is that you?
Yes, it's me. I'm monitoring your progress from inside the Eternal Oasis. And I have to say, this terminal is simply marvelous.
No,
it makes tracking you so much easier.
Nicole, a lo que venís.
I couldn't see anything at first. But now that you two are inside, I can use your location with support from the terminals to get a partial view of the situation inside
¿Cuánto
Irminsul.
me falta de la misión? Pregunta.
It's not the clearest image, but it's better than not being able to help at all. So, here I am. I can't intervene directly, but I can help to guide you out of the jam you're currently in. So please, just follow my lead. Dottore in his current form is a blight upon both Irminsul and the ley lines. Pay attention to your surroundings. There must be sources of his contamination nearby. The corrupted information is his...
Is that one of them?
Precisely. Take it out. Good work. But we're not done yet. Stay close, and let's see if we can find any others like it nearby.
Se me vea que está esa cosa ahí.
Squall Fury!
This must be another one.
Agreed. Now... Wait! Watch out!
It's Dottore. I think he's found us.
The seal is broken. Quick! Get out of there!
And where exactly do you think you can run to?
Wait, what is that?
Pursuers. That's gotta be it.
Run! Don't let that thing touch you.
Dodge that attack.
¿Qué toqué? Ni vi que toqué. Estoy tocando, what the fuck?
There's more than one path. Which way do we go?
To the left. Trust me.
¿Por qué what the fuck estoy tocando?
Fleeing like vermin. What a pathetic sight.
Hey!
Watch yourselves. Stay focused.
¿Por qué me dan a la Traveler? Deben al fucking... Puta, te he apretado todo lo que no es.
There's a cliff ahead. Jump!
More of those corruption sources. Destroy them as you did before, and open the exit as quickly as possible. They're relentless. Is he trying to wear us down? You'll just have to destroy these too. I think the pursuit is over.
Hard to say. Stay alert.
Sí, ya paró. Chuta, toda la vida me bajó. Pero no sé qué tanto botón estaba tocando.
Behold! Quit following me.
Whew. I think we've made it to relative safety.
No creo, no va a ser así de fácil.
That was tough.
No, va a ser así.
You doing
de
okay?
fácil.
I'll be fine. Don't worry.
Take a short rest, and then...
Ahí está. No iba a ser así de
Nicole?
fácil. Ahí está, ya se fue Nicole.
The connection's been cut. But that means...
Ahí está, Dottore.
Look at you supporting one another. How very touching.
Ah, pero es mi internet que sabe quién es él. Uy. ¿Cómo es que vamos eso?
Dottore!
Took you long enough to find us. You're more useless than I thought.
Oh, really? I think I deserve a little more credit for my methods than that. Rather than hunting you down, I chose to let you roam free.
Señor Supremo.
I indulged your presumption that I was unable to track your movements. Played along with your clever little plan. Fleeing is for animals, but I rather enjoy watching you flee. Some things lose the will to run altogether as soon as you put them in a cage.
If that's true, then why did you come looking for us?
Because I wanted to observe you up close, of course. Don't misunderstand me, I'm not here for a fight. Is it so unusual that I wish to greet my old acquaintances in person? After all, it's been a while. Scaramouche.
¿Sabe quién? ¡Oh! ¿Cómo no le afectó? Lo recuerdan. No, eso es imposible, no puede ser.
Why are you so afraid? I have done nothing unprecedented in discovering the truth. Nor did I go to any great lengths to uncover your story. You made a bold series of moves in deciding to erase yourself. And with the power of this great chronicling device called Ermin's Soul, you were able to achieve something quite remarkable. Once most people form an opinion about someone, it tends to imprison their mind. Yet you managed to erase every trace of your existence. A novel take on death indeed. However, this meant that you stood out to me all the more when I saw you in Nodcry. I didn't even have to go looking for you. Just the sight of you was enough for me to intuit the truth. For someone in my position, connecting the dots was a trivial affair. It would have been more surprising if I hadn't managed to piece it together.
You seem very pleased with yourself for figuring it out. I'm sure you'd even be more delighted to learn the full extent of your crimes.
That would hardly be necessary. Besides, isn't there something that concerns you more right now? Something that fills you with dread? Let me put your mind at ease. I have no intention whatsoever of restoring any of the records you deleted.
Okay.
For one thing, it would be exceptionally difficult. But more to the point, I doubt that the prospect of losing your current life is all that frightening to you. Because in your case... The cruelest twist of fate is that you'll never again have the chance to make up for any of your mistakes. Isn't it?
Dottore?
All here shall bend to my will.
Squall and Fury.
Ay, está usando todos los elementos.
Too slow. Behold.
I'm afraid you'll need to do better than that to take me down. I expected you to have grown stronger. Ah, how foolish of me. I forgot that you lack any means to increase your power.
You will pay for everything you've done.
Oh, will I now?
Flame!
Ahí está, ya. Es película.
prospect of death amuse you?
I'd ask you the same question! I'll distract Dottore. You focus on the mission.
Got it.
For the hopes and dreams of the masses.
Open the secret door on this enchanting night. May wisdom's light eradicate ignorance and darkness, and hereby fulfill our ancient vow. Commence data extraction.
You cling to outdated ideals and stand in the way of progress. You will pay for interfering with the grandest experiment of all time.
Ya llegó. Viene la patrona. Viene la señora, viene la señora y dice, cállate, ese perro.
Good timing.
Dottore, as clever as you are, you fail to understand wisdom. Wisdom takes many forms, but the path you have chosen eschews them all.
Huh.
Mira que va a ser similar a la pelea. Vale, pues.
My strength is fading.
Since you are within Irminsul, it stands to reason that any power you wield comes from
Extracting the information from Irminsul just to strip me of my power.
I will find his weakness.
Eso es lo que estoy usando. Ah, esta vez.
Squall and Fury.
Uy, la música.
I admire your attempt to introduce a new variant, but it's nowhere near enough.
No le hago nada de daño porque es dirigida.
A petty trick.
Fortune Bird! Rope!
Realmente no le hago nada porque yo no tengo a la elegida.
Too slow. The wind rises.
Let's try this. Muso no Hitachi.
That's far enough.
Uy, se fue madre.
Nothing worth mentioning. Squall and Fury. Upon the gale.
You're so close. Just hold on a little longer. I'll hold him up. Traveler, Hat Guy, the rest is up to you.
We certainly have a knack for surprising each other, don't we?
I'm just getting started.
It's time.
Say your prayers.
The enemy is infinite, so watch your back.
Realmente no sé cómo no tengo nada de daño, pero no tengo.
It's time.
Sworn Fury.
Bueno, pero me estoy curando.
The wind rises.
It's time!
Say your prayers.
Qué mal estoy jugando, por Dios. Ah, ¿eso no es la ulta de Raiden? ¿Esa era la ulti de Raiden? What the fuck? Esa era la última de Raiden. Ah, esta no es la del dragón. Sí, esta es la del dragón. Ay, estas son todas las que estamos peleados. Holy shit. Sí, estas son de las ultis de... Yo soy la del dragón, yo soy la de la Raiden. ¿Quién más va a pasar? No sé quién es ese.
The wind rises. Finally, time for you to...
It's time!
Say your prayers! Quit following me.
Pasó, Dottore, no que todo
Sworn
Almighty.
Fury.
It's time!
Say your prayers! Behold!
It's time!
Say your prayers! Quit following me.
Esta es la del dragón. Qué raro que solo esté usando dos habilidades como de jefe.
Time to ignite!
Ah. ¿Qué pasó, bebé? Mucho daño. Anahida, no me la tocas, perro. Anahida, ni me la tocas. La gnosis.
It's all yours. Do with it as you see fit.
Just as you say, this world is home to some archaic things. And as you suppose, you are a formidable opponent. You have long coveted the secret's wisdom. So now, I will demonstrate true wisdom in action.
Le voy a
I
decir,
invoke my
lo
supreme
intentaste.
authority as the keeper of Ermin's soul. Commend me or condemn me. But give your verdict now!
Oh my god, por fin vamos a ver cómo es el veredicto de esta cosa. Oh my god.
Blessed one of wisdom,
Uh.
Mahakusalatama,
Lo
are
sabré de la
you
noche.
certain that you wish to exercise your authority to destroy Ermin's soul?
Pero, ¿qué está pasando, bebé? ¿Qué está pasando? Muerte, esta es la Renidotis y esta es la del tiempo, que es la amiga de...
It represents both your roots and your finest accomplishments. You truly intend to abandon the very thing you have always fought for?
This is my decision. Ermin's soul has been corrupted beyond redemption.
Ermin's soul is the original tree of Tevat. It is the means by which the heavenly principles maintains fate itself. The seven archons should honor and revere it.
Entonces
Their
ayuden.
authority was bestowed upon them by the heavenly principles.
It is precisely because I honor and revere it that I fight for the humanity it exists to protect. Wisdom is knowing how to weigh the options and make the right decision. If you truly care about the fortunes of this world, then it is me you should seek to preserve.
Planting a seed begins the chain of cause and effect. Since you have become a great tree yourself, why should the loss of another tree be anything to fear? Till we meet again, Lord of Dendro.
O sea, está repitiendo lo mismo que hizo la roca de bata. ¡Hola! Se hizo canon. Se hizo canon en la quemada del árbol.
The first flame. The pure, cleansing fire.
¿Esa no es la voz de Mawika? Como somos una excepción, y quiero absorber un mundo. Todas las versiones de Dottore. Toda la... ¿Qué pasó, papá? Ya no tanto miedo. ¿Qué pasó? Ahí viene la patrona. Oh.
Shall we?
Where were we?
I was suggesting that you needn't perform when signing a contract.
You're only sitting here because your bank demanded an evaluation of the trustee.
So you told a story about a young scholar from a merchant family in Sumeru?
I told a compelling tale, didn't I?
The post-expulsion story is far more captivating.
The human experiments or the elixir of immortality?
The part where you die.
Ah, yes. My favorite part. The 35-year-old Segment thought of himself as Dottore, reserving the name Zondique for the original specimen. Of all the Segments, he was the most selfish. After his expulsion, Dottore searched for a new direction. He joined the Fatui, studied Elazar in great depth, secured resources. He was rather fortunate in his career. Zondique turned to Conrian technology and successfully created his segments. But this was not immortality. Even with backup segments, his body would still age. Still, thanks to Snezhnaya, Zondique found the ideal base for his experiments. Then a perfect partnership materialized at a crucial moment. The year that both parties realized they needed more time. Fortunately, Zondique succeeded. In a miraculous turn of events, he gained the extra time he needed.
I seem to recall it differently.
All right, it's true. No matter how much elixir he took, Zondique remained human and continued to age. Then, on the morning he turned 85...
Help me up!
Ya la versión de Dottore.
Surely he would be rescued, Zondique thought. But to his surprise, no one helped him. Zondique was too selfish for that.
Don't forget, you're one of us.
Yes, and we're all waiting.
Waiting for me to die.
Pantalone arrived for a meeting and happened to witness what followed. He found it unsettling.
I never said that.
But the Zondiques were unfazed. It was a rare opportunity for self-dissection.
Who the fuck are you? O sea, sé que es Dottore, pero... No le puedo poner pausa a esto, lo tengo que ver otra
What
vez.
does all that have to do with you depositing your data at Northland Bank?
Me imagino que
It
es la
has
versión
made me
del cómic.
cherish my time in this world all the more.
Fair enough. So you do have a sense of self-preservation.
Ah, la parte del alma que quedó en banco. Son... Qué bonita firma.
What do you mean?
You're hardly normal. And you don't cherish life. You just don't want to admit defeat in the limited time you have.
Even so, don't I deserve an interesting ending?
I'm counting on it.
Pocas palabras, él quería morir de una forma buena. Ajá, niño que falleció. Ajá, Huh.
If nothing else, I expect my funeral will be a grand affair indeed.
Llamé a Jutao. Jutao le va a dar un buen servicio y con descuento por por todos las versiones tuyas. Con descuento.
What a magnificent fire. In Snezhnaya, we light fires to ward off the cold. Fire, it seems, is antithetical to ideas such as cold, frozen, and unchanging.
Este es otro cuerpo de doctor. ¿Cuántos putos verbos se supone que todos los deshicimos por lo de... El doctor, no, mejor no pregunto al doctor. Sí hizo canon, gente. El evento que se mostró hace casi 3 años. Cuando sale Sumeru.
Perhaps it has always been that way. From the beginning, fire has been used to drive away wild beasts and warm the body and mind. You could say it's a form of treatment. One that cures the human heart of mortal fear.
Mortal fear? Something you haven't been acquainted with in a long time, by the sounds of it.
Whereas you, I'm sure, must know the feeling quite well indeed. I remember when we first discussed the elixir of immortality, you claimed that extending your lifespan was about buying more time. But was that really the truth? You fear the prospect of dying a wretched end in this world, don't you?
Of course I do. I'm only human, after all. And while you may have forgotten it, you cannot deny that you too were once human, Dottore. I do not believe that there is no such fear in your heart.
Perhaps you are right. But I abandoned it long ago and devoted myself to my experiments. I have felt no fear since.
From the very beginning, I never thought you could win this game.
But still you came, contract in hand, to honor our agreement.
Because I am a reputable partner.
And as we have discussed, experiments are about more than results alone. The process is equally important. I have come here and completed my creation, and I do not regret my decision.
I'm afraid your journey ends here.
After I die, there will be no one to make the elixir of immortality, and your remaining stock will only last a few more years. How then will you prove that you didn't perish in this incident alongside everyone else?
When I feel optimistic about market environments, I never forcibly adjust them. They have their own direction. And I myself am one such environment.
Eso es lo que tenía en el funeral de señora. Ese es líquido que le estaba moviendo. Oh shit.
I have been quite particular about many things in my life. But where the manner of my death is concerned, I choose not to be.
You make yourself sound so magnanimous.
Oh, but I am. And I hope you will be too. It may have been a long time since anyone told you this, Dottore, but I recognize that you are a truly rare talent.
Ha! I can see it. The experiment in blasphemy that I've been performing all this time. It has been a long process, and I do not care about the results as much as people might imagine.
If the very goal of your experiment was to explore infinite possibilities, then there was never any reason for it to end.
Indeed. Yet now, The experiment has officially drawn to a close.
What should I call you? Zondik? Or do you prefer Dottore?
Suit yourself. Goodbye, Feofan. This time, that's what it truly is.
And don't I know it? Goodbye, Zondik.
Y dicen que la historia de Genshin es mala. Váyanse a la miércoles.
I could have carried out many more experiments. But to me, Lord of Dendro, this outcome is certainly not the worst.
I believe you. But unfortunately, this is where it all ends for you. This experiment does not belong to you, nor do any of the results.
Experiment. It sounds like you're trying to outdo me in my own field.
Wisdom is conveying information in terms that people can clearly understand. You know exactly what I mean.
Indeed. I can see no further outcomes. Ha. You have a formidable mind, and you are braver than I thought. Setting fire to the very thing your survival depends on. Your previous threat was empty. This time, it is real.
When necessary, wisdom can be as fierce as an inferno. Some of the flames that incinerate you come from within yourself.
Perhaps you are right. You see what lies at the bottom of the human heart, and that is your wisdom.
Here is where your journey comes to an end. All that is yet unknown belongs to those of us who will carry on living.
It seems I have unwittingly been your arch enemy all along. But now, it's all over.
I do not deny your intelligence. But what you refer to as experiments, I would never describe in those terms. They are events that take place in the real world, and they are so much more than mere data. Goodbye. We will never meet again.
Uf, qué buena forma de terminar. Pocas palabras, toda la información de... Toda la información quedó en Ejida. Bueno, gente, hora de dormir, tengo que dormir, mañana me tengo que levantarme temprano hoy. Gracias, gente, por ver. No pensé que iba a durar tanto esto. Gracias por ver. Tengo que ver ese video, Dottore. Creo que ya sé quién era el de la máscara. No quisieron hacer el del cómic porque el del cómic tiene una máscara bien fea. A menos que el del cómic sea la... Bueno, ya vamos a ver. Gracias, gente, por ver. Nos vemos mañana con más. Y recuerden dejar su like en los de YouTube. Seguirme también de YouTube, aunque no hay nadie viéndome. Pórtense bien. Y nos vemos en la próxima. Pongan la música. Adiós. Bye.